Hey y'all, peace and love. This is El, Eternal Lordess, Evil Lordess, whatever you want to call it. I'm both eternal and evil. But anyway, I am coming to y'all because I am basically starting a channel called the Chronicles of El. And I'm basically just putting up everyday situations, be it drama filled or be it stress related, be it questions about relationships, be it topics about relationships. I might be crying, I might be smoking, I might be drinking, I might be doing a little everything, you know what I'm saying? But most of all, I'm going to be keeping it real and I'm going to be keeping it true. This is me without fake up. Let me see me, you know. Let's see if we can see me. Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to just watch and just see how reality is hidden from I'm sorry y'all, I just saw a grasshopper. It scared me. Basically just how things are hidden from everyday life, how we're afraid to keep it real. This camera got me looking real cross-eyed. Like, why is it like that? Am I cross-eyed? Am I cross-eyed? Maybe I'm cross-eyed. Shit, I don't know. Anyhow, like I was saying, it's just going to be the day-to-day of me. And that wasn't a grasshopper, y'all, because now it's up there. It has wings. I'm scared. Okay, want to grow up. See, this is exactly what this shit is gonna be about. I'm scared of bugs and shit, but I'm not, because I am one with everything. But these are some new type of bugs and shit that I'm seeing out here. These aren't California bugs out here. See, I got a burp. Some of y'all might think that's disgusting because I'm a female, but you know. Yes, that came from me. Give a fuck. See? That's just where I'm at now, you know? Often as women, we put on these facades because we think we're ideally being what these men want us to be. Well, really, they want something else. They want something different, and that's why they're cheating and doing all of this. No excuse. Women too. But I think it's just us finding the root of ourselves, the root cause of why we desire to do the things that we do, what has influenced us to do the things that we do. How can we become one with ourselves so that we know that we're being our best selves and not who someone else wants us to be? So basically I swear I look cross-eyed and it's pissing me off. That's basically what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Some of the videos that I upload, y'all might think I'm crazy as fuck. And I am. You know, getting down to the real to me. Niggas done diagnosed me with 5150 and shit and all that. So, you know, I am 5150. I'm one above in the spirit realm, which they consider crazy. But it's all love, though. Because we're all like this. I mean, and to spiritually believe in someone that we call Jesus Christ would cause you to be considered crazy also, because you're believing in something, one, that you've never seen. Two, you've never heard. Three, you have to possess something in yourself that gives you enough what you claim to be as faith to believe in something else so strong and put so much energy into that and not yourself. And or why would that entity and or energy want you to put so much into that and not into yourself? But that energy is telling you that you are what that energy is and more. But you're not given the tools to apply it to yourself. It's that energy says you will do greater things than me, but is not given the ability or the tools to show you how, because what you think you're doing physically in the spirit realm to manifest what that is that it says you shall receive in the spirit, you're still operating from a physical being, from a physical standpoint, from a physical person. So that alone gives you a challenge to see yourself where that higher entity is, or walk accordingly to what that higher entity says that you are. Wouldn't that be funny that the white man would give us a religion to put all of that beautiful energy into something other than ourselves, outside of ourselves? And we're left with the bottom, but we're still saying faith this and faith that and and I believe this and I believe that. But what really do you believe? Because what you believe is what you manifest. So, y'all see this weather out here? I am heat bumped out. Like, it 1 minute it rain and it's 115 degrees. Then it's humid and sticky and clammy as fuck. And it's like 115 degrees. And then it's just like hot bacon at 115 degrees. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, like, I myself personally have been through a lot. And just the past 8 months of this year alone, I've taken a lot of losses, both physical and spiritual, for the enlightenment and the enhancement of me. So I am not at all angry or upset. But what would cause me to be angry and upset is giving me the ability to push and the ability to think outside of where I am currently, so that I can manifest where I desire to be. And it's up to you or not whether you want that to be realistic. You don't have to want it to be realistic to where you see it manifesting now. You may want to spiritually allow to manifest. And you know what? And I'm going to let y'all go, and then I'm going to upload some of my videos. By the way, today is August 24th, 2020. What I wanted to say is, I forgot I'm high. Oh, shit. This is what I'm down to, y'all. That's a roach if I've never seen one, okay? That's a motherfucking roach. You see this motherfucker on the ground, you probably gonna stomp it out. But I got another wind roll, so that's alright. But you see, my thing is, when I smoke marijuana, I use it for the spiritual enlightenment of myself, and I use it to medicate. Also, physically, I have a lot of impairments. I hurt myself working at Neutrogena in 2011 and fucked up the disc in my back. I have sciatica, piriformis muscle. My quad is torn 17 millimeters. I have a labral tear in my right hip. My sciatica be on like 90 trillion. And when my sciatica is inflamed, it pinches my piriformis muscle, which is the muscle that it grounds you to your root. I'm sorry, not muscle, the nerve. Your piriformis muscle basically is your root. It keeps your feet grounded on the earth. That, when my sciatica is inflamed, it pinches that, and that causes numbness in my right leg because it's hard for me to get blood circulating and flowing down from my hip down to my leg, through my leg. So not only do I have to do yoga, I have to be in the position to be able to do yoga because I'm not having surgery. They wanted to give me a spinal fusion. Then my doctor still wants to give me a hip replacement, saying all this osteoporosis bullshit. They said I have, what is it called? Fibromyalgia, where my nerves have been severed and fucked up. And I've had every drug that you can get. I've had Norco, Tens, I've had Perks, I've had Xanax, I've had Ambien, I fucking had prednisone. I still got all that bullshit. They write the prescriptions for me. Flixeril, I've had Somas. Why the fuck would I take all that just to disconnect the sense from my brain that's connected to my body to tell me that I'm hurting, for me to seek healing and find out why? It's just disconnecting the nerve that tells me that I'm hurting temporarily, and it causes liver damage, pancreas damage, kidney damage. That shit can give you ulcers. And I used to sleepwalk and shit fucking with that Ambien. Go to bed here, wake up there. Like, what the fuck? Give me some weed, okay? And I was just holy roller for years. I didn't start smoking weed until maybe 5 years ago. Really getting high. So I'd rather just smoke that because it allows, and I don't have to use a blunt. You don't have to chase it with nicotine. You can drink it. You can put it in teas. You can eat it. Also I'll be uploading things on here because I'm an herbalist. I have a business called Herbalism. And I also make soaps, oils, incense. I create different healing packets for people. I read tarot. I'm an empath. I, have all sorts of abilities that a lot of y'all ain't even tuned in yet that you got. But L is about to show you how this shit go down. You feel me? And I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I don't know how people's channels and shit get taken down. I don't know how videos or whatever get taken down. If they start taking down my shit, then oh well. But I'm crazy as fuck. I'm going to say it down because y'all probably going to say it anyway. And they say personality disorder and all that shit will good because each personality is going to be able to give y'all some insight on every level. So it's good that somebody could take the stigma of some shit so that you don't have to. But you can use me to allow you to tap into those things. And I swear I forgot what I was going to say earlier. It was so important. I didn't forget it. My spirit wanted me to say what I'm saying now, and that'll come back to me. Maybe I'll put it in another video. But like I was just saying, it's raining. You hear it? The sound is so refreshing and beautiful, but it's like 90 degrees, and it's already humid, and it's fucking raining. And love bugs are flying all around and they're mating. And I'm jealous because I don't have a love bug to mate with. But all that's going to change. Look at these fucking love bugs. I will have to turn it around for y'all to see. You hear the rain though? Isn't it beautiful? So just rain down on me. Let your love shower me, just rain on me. So just rain down. Okay. Let me not do that. Anyhow, it is raining. And I'm high. Did I mention I was high? I'm high. Shit. I'm high off spirit. See, the thing is, another thing I use the marijuana for is to slow down my physical existence so that I can come into one with my spirit and actually find out why I have a mind and body disconnect. Because the spirit and the mind are two different things. The spirit and the body are two separate things. The 3 chakras that dwell above, which would be the throat, which you say it. Then the third eye is the manifestation of there. And then your crown, where you're ascending, you're connecting up to the universe, to your higher self. The heart would be Jesus Christ, which is the connection between the 3 higher chakras or chakras and the 3 lower chakras, which will be the root, which connects you to the universe. And then the navel, which is where you create your creation. And then your solar plex, which is the will of God, which your will. So once you're connected to the earth, you come connected. You come through spirit, through water to connect to the physical, to earth. So when you're born, your water, when your mother's water breaks, you are supposed to, that water nourishes the earth and waters the root, your sacral, what connects you to the earth so that you as a seed can grow on this earth. That's how my high ass mind see it. So when that water does not break and there is an interruption, see, they already interrupt us when they disconnect the umbilical cord. Spiritually, historically, ancestrally, If that's a word. If it ain't, I just created a new word. Y'all write that shit down ancestrally. If it is a word, then shit, I'm high and I just can't remember. Anyhow, the umbilical cord is what gives you the connection from your mother to your, through her spirit to yours. It feeds you. The cord is supposed to, when it detaches, it falls off, it dries up. The baby has received enough nourishment to live and survive here on its own. That's why when you cut the cord, the baby is not breathing because it's connected to mama. Mama is allowing the baby to breathe through her. And so when you cut it and you do all that shit they do, then they smack your ass. They're forcing you to take a breath. See, you were breathing in water. You were living in water at first. You're shaped and born in water. Amniotic fluid. And so that amniotic fluid is what was keeping you alive. When they pull you out, they smack you because they're disconnecting the cord. And like I was saying, when you're interrupted cesarean, which I had too, they're not coming through the vaginal canal. They're not being exposed to the things that are supposed to protect them, the element of things that are supposed to protect them. The sun is coming out even more, but it's raining. And now it's even hotter. But that disconnect causes that baby to not be able to get what it needs spiritually from mother. That's why we're so discombobulated, because we do not have the spiritual and mental infrastructure that we should have had. Telepathically, it comes down through mama and it passes to baby. We're now struggling to find the answers, to find what is right. So we often attach ourselves to things because we've been detached. So we're trying to go back into our mother. We're trying to go back into that space, into that place, which we've come from, because we feel disconnected. So we are now looking for connection. We look for it in love. We look for it in substance. We look for it in food. We look for it in nature. We look for it in many different aspects of our lives, because we've been disconnected. And so that water breaking is basically the water that's going to nourish you as a seed once you are rooted here. And I need to crack my toe. I said my toe because it's my third toe. I just moved my foot around on my left foot, and I just moved my left foot around, just wiggled it a little bit, and now my toe feels like it wants to crack. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it did. Let me see. Oh, all of them cracked. All right. Well, glory to feminine divine, left side. Just cracked her toes, connecting herself to the universe. See how it just happens on its own? We'll drink to that. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go, because I'm just... See, this is what I like. When you smoke good weed, it allows you... See, that's the thing. We're forever ascending. We're going from place to place to place to place to place to place. That's why they tell you that you're crazy, because you're always going, elevating, moving. And so it slows us down, just like the pharmaceuticals do, without all that fucked up effect. And if you don't want to fuck up your lungs, eat some edibles, or and if you're in a state where it's legal, make you up some tea or some shit. No, it ain't gonna take all your pain away physically, but it's meant to give you spiritual enlightenment. See, when you're not mature, you get the laughing and giggling and shit. You get the munchies and all that. Or if you just, excuse me, Corona. If you just don't want to elevate, you'll just smoke and feel stuck. But you're supposed to allow it to, allow it to take you on a spiritual realm, to see things, to hear things that you normally wouldn't when you're in the physical. And that's what helps you console yourself, console your pain. That's what helps you free up a lot of extra space, a lot of gigabytes, because you're not relying on the substance to take away your pain, but you're allowing and you're relying on your spirit to give you the answers on what to do to help you manage the pain. And also it helps you become aware of the pain, to say, why is that there? Because every physical pain has a spiritual connection. And so it is basically spirit getting your attention. And when spirit gets your attention, my lips are dry, you're able to figure it out. Okay, I need to exercise. Okay, I need to stop eating this. Okay, I need to stop eating that. A lot of people that's fucked up, I'm trying to find my shoe, y'all, so excuse me. A lot of people that's fucked up, they rely on everything else to relieve them from pain. And that's not what it's for. Even if you don't want to smoke marijuana, like I said, I do because of my physical impairments. And even though you believe in something higher than yourself, or you believe yourself to be the supreme being, you know your physical body is not your spirit. And so all that commanding your spirit to tell your body to this and that, yes, it does have to do that. However, they're two separate people. So they have two separate entities, spirits. They're not people. We're people. You have to not make one try to overpower the other or tell the other what to do. What you have to do is accept one another, accept that you have a higher self and a lower self, and they have to come together as a team. There is no stomping the devil down and tearing down things of the flesh. You can't do that because the flesh is what you use to procreate. And if you say that God said that we're supposed to procreate and create, you got to use your physical body. You have to use your flesh. You have to use your physical position to bring things that the spirit wants to bring to manifest. The spirit just can't come in like, Debo, nigga, I'm in, nigga, cuz. Let me in, cuz. I'm doing this, cuz. I'm running the show, nigga, sit back. No, you have to recognize that you are one entity, one being, one supreme, one everything, and that you need each other. The spirit and the flesh need one another. There is no the devil taking over or God taking over. Only one cannot get. That's bullshit. The fact of the matter is they have to recognize each other's power and then come together to be able to manifest all things that are supposed to be. But you cannot do it if you're trying to tear one down and oppose the other. The two are the same. So with that, I send y'all pieces and blessings today. I know I look cross-eyed. I'm going to get this shit fixed. I need to take my braids down too. Damn, but I'm so beautiful though. Like, I look at myself like, man, look at me. I'm so fucking gorgeous. And you got to believe it. You have to believe it and know that it's true. I am gorgeous. Look at me. Like, look at my eyes and like, look at my lips. Look at my nose. I'm fucking supreme. And see, the makeup and all that's it just enhances who you are. But if you can't do this, if you don't want to get on the recording, oh, my hair, my this, I gotta fix it. You ain't ready. You can't roll with L. That's why I'm eternal Lourdes and I'm evil Lourdes, because they're both the same. One member cannot say to the other that I do not need you. I need all of you. I'm so beautiful though. Like, when you really just see yourself and your glory, oh my gosh. I love me. I want me. I desire me. I would eat me. I would kiss me. I would lick me. I would taste me. Okay. All right, y'all. Time is up. But y'all stay tuned for my channel, Evil Lourdes, Eternal Lourdes. Y'all be blessed. One.